Hi all, this is me sharing again one of the most important video that I myself couldn't find on YouTube. This is my journey to Chicago through Niagara, Canada using a bus but not a flight. As you know, flight tickets are really expensive. I found this bus route more cheaper and easier. If you are not able to find this place on Google easily, I'd recommend it you kind of again slow my video and see the place properly. It's a CIBC entrance building through Union Station. And I decided to go to Chicago using this Flex bus. It's around $45 to $85. And it drops me off at New York, passing to the immigration border of US at Niagara, Canada. There are 3 stops while you take this bus, and you make sure that you're getting off on the last stop. When you go in, you kind of see these different gates, and there will be few people out there to kind of help you and answer all your questions. But it's easier compared to flight. Important that you see my video slowly and try to locate the right location. It's at the CIBC entrance building, and behind there would be a parking space where you can enter, and then there is a lift, and it's easy to access. You can carry your bags. There's no limitations. You can add extra luggage and you can pay that amount. There's no checking for what kind of weight you're carrying, but make sure that you're carrying 22 kgs or whatever the regulation is. And this is very important part where you see where exactly can you enter the building, that is Union Station Terminal, bus terminal. And then the process is very easy. It takes 30 minutes before you board the bus, and they're just going to check your passport to see if you have a US visa, and then they're going to let you in to see your tickets, scan the barcode on your phone, and then you're good to go. One of the drawbacks that I find is you don't find a lot of helpers around there to kind of carry your luggage like we see in the flight, but then you have to kind of load your own bags in the bus. But then the bus driver was really helpful, and he kind of helped me keep my bags in and kind of unload it too. So if you're lucky enough and if you have your friends with you, traveling with you, then that should not be a problem, but I did find a little difficulty. The view is breathtaking when you sit in the bus. It has large mirror glasses, just like streetcars in Toronto, and then you can enjoy the view throughout the journey. It's a 4 hours drive through road, and you'll have other passengers. You can book another seat to kind of, it's just $2 to block that seat, and then you can have the whole area to yourself, and you can see a lot of places on your way to US. It's a wonderful journey. It's very relaxing, and the view is breathtaking as well. Comparing to the flight, there is a lot of headache that it comes when you're deciding to travel through flight. That is immigration process, not being able to carry any liquid, a lot of security check-in, and you have to be there at the airport like almost 2 hours before. So this is much easier compared to taking a flight. This is the Niagara from Toronto side, and I just thought that I'd capture the view, how it looks like from the bus. And you get 3 stops on the way. The third stop is, of course, Niagara, US side, immigration border. There you'll have to unload every bag because it goes through the immigration. The officer is going to ask you questions. How long are you traveling for US? What is the purpose? And he's going to ask why you're carrying so many bags if you have a lot of them. And you need to get everything out and get it accepted and approved through the immigration officer on the US. And then you have to load the bag again in the bus. So that is again something that was difficult for me. That I have to kind of get my bags out and then get it in again. So it'll be third stop. Make sure that you're not getting you're not getting out of the bus Niagara, Canada side, but on the US side. This is the main bridge that connects US Niagara, Canada to US Niagara, New York, Niagara side again. It's a very beautiful journey, and if you guys have some time, I'd recommend that you at least travel to New York, which is the closest city, if not Chicago, and experiment how it feels like to travel in a bus. And hopefully, you'll find it very pleasant and one of the journeys that you can do it. Once the immigration process is done, they will drop you off on the last location, and that's everything. As you can see, I just typed New York and then from Toronto, and then I was able to see Scarborough, and I was able to see Toronto, and Toronto was nearby. So I decided to travel through that place. You can book your tickets, you can give your email address, phone number, make the payment, decide which seat you want to, be taking, and then enjoy the view. It's easier compared to the flight, and it takes just 4 hours. And they will drop you off at the New York side. So if you're deciding on a weekend to travel and explore New York from Toronto downtown, which is just across the border, I think this is the easiest way for students because it's less expensive compared to flights and it's also safe. You just need your US visa, your passport to immigration. Carry your study permits or your work permits with you in case the immigration officer asks to validate it. And then that's it. You can carry your luggage, you can go on with your friends, and it's as easy as that. And make sure that you book your tickets for hotels and see where you're kind of staying there. One thing that kind of messed it up was to not carry another sim or anything while when I went to the States, so I was charged extra roaming. So make sure that you are kind of carrying a new sim or making sure that you're using the internet just of your hotel or the airport or like any common places where there's internet, so that you're not being charged for the roaming when you're in the States. um, and that's everything. If you have any questions, again, please put down in the comment box. I have new videos coming up where I'm going to talk about the job markets in Toronto, and then how can you kind of look for it, and how was my cloud computing program, what am I doing now, and things like that, which kind of can help you. And I'm also going to give a summary of everything that I did, tax filing and everything in Canada, which could be just kind of one stop. Hope you like my videos and keep supporting. And good to see you. We'll see you again. Bye.